Nope, we're live. Yeah, we're live.
Yep.
Hey guys, welcome to Trailer Talks. Oddly enough, we literally just did this thing, and I forgot to click the start streaming button because
Technical difficulties.
there's always going to be those moments. But we're only a minute late. Better than realizing it like after we had already done the trailer, after the entire live stream. So, like I said, welcome to Trailer Talks. This is our second episode that we're doing, and obviously from the name of it, it's called Game On. So we're going to be discussing movies. We're not going to be discussing games this week, to an extent. We're going to be discussing the movies that are based off of games.
Or have something to do with games.
Yeah, or have something to do with games. Yeah, pretty much. So with me today, once again, I have TheRoboSamurai, Jared.
Hello.
As always, because I think he's going to be a normal on this rate, from what it seems like. So today we're going to be discussing the new Jumanji movie. We're going to be discussing Rampage, and we're going to be discussing Ready Player One. So the first one we're going to show you is Jumanji, but before we get into it, I want to talk a little bit about the cast for it, which is funny because, like I said, I'm going to show you the trailer here in a second, but I think they have a good cast with this. They have Dwayne Johnson, they got Jack Black, and they got Kevin Hart in the movie. I don't know the chick's name, unfortunately. I apologize to that actress if you're watching, which I'm hoping that you're not or know anything about, but those are three really big names in today's day, aside from Jack Black, but he's a big comedic person.
People know who Jack Black is. You say his name and people usually know him.
Yeah.
And Dwayne Johnson and Kevin Hart like everywhere these days.
They truly are. And from what it seems like, they're like the best comedic duo. The last movie I saw them in was Central Intelligence. And now, admittedly, like, the story, like, the movie was good. I like the movie, but like just the way they work together is just sheer perfection. Because you have the small guy with just all the jokes, and you got this big buff guy who's just kind of like there, and then and I follow them both on Instagram and Facebook and all.
See,
that.
I haven't seen them in a duo movie, but I've seen them in their separate movies.
Oh, you need to watch Central Intelligence then, because they're together in that movie. It's pretty funny. There's a lot of jokes in it, but. Well, yeah, once again, so they're back in another movie. I'm guessing they've been in many other movies that I probably don't know about for some odd reason. So, I think without any ado, since we're already about 3-ish minutes into the stream, I say we just jump right in it, and I'm going to show you the newest trailer. I'm not going to start with like the oldest trailers for this movie. I'm just going to start with the newest one that gives a lot going on or whatever. So, without any ado, Jumanji.
I found something. You gotta check this out.
Who plays board games anymore?
Yo, what's this?
Jumanji. Pick a character and you're that person in the game.
Bethany, you in?
I don't spend my life staring at a TV screen. Fine.
Oh my god!
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who is she?
Who are you guys?
Okay, what the hell is going on?
Ow!
Where's my hair?
Where's the rest of me?
Oh my god, we're in different people's bodies!
Bethany, don't look at it!
No! I'm an overweight middle-aged man. Wait a second. Where's my phone? Oh my god. Fridge?
Yeah, I'm Fridge. Who are you?
It's me, Spencer. Martha?
Yeah.
I think we got sucked into the game, and we've all become the avatars we chose. So that means... Bethany? No! I'm an overweight middle-aged man. This can't actually be happening.
Guys, how are we gonna get home?
This is a video game, which means we all have special skills. Strengths, fearless, speed, smoldering intensity.
Damn, that is a man right there.
Weakness? None?
I hate this game. Everybody else got good stuff.
Weakness? Cake.
Yes, cake is my weakness.
You're a good weapons valet.
What is that?
I think it means you carry my weapons and give them to me when I tell you to.
Don't let this new body get your butt whooped. Ow! What the hell?
Everybody run! If we don't want to get stuck in Jumanji, we have to help each other.
Maybe we're all in a coma. What? That old game machine must have electrocuted. You better get in there and go save her.
I'm not getting in there.
Are you okay?
I'm still an old fat guy, right? I'm afraid so. I have to warn you, I think I'm a very strong puncher. That is insane.
What is this game?
We have to work together.
I think it's a staring contest.
Who's good at staring and not blinking?
I'm amazing at it.
I can't even with this place. We gotta go. Get on my back.
Hell no.
I'll carry you. Come on.
I would rather die.
Get on my back.
Nope, I'm gonna die. Let me down! What is this?
Pound cake. Cake? Isn't that your weakness?
Something happening to me? Am I shaking? Am I still black?
Yes.
Okay, we're fine. Everything is fine. It's all good.
So that's Jumanji. I don't know why it repeated so many of the scenes that it did. Like, there was a lot of like moments where it was obviously repeated. I don't know if that's just how the trailer was made or what.
You see, I feel like this is the trailer that they should have started with.
Well, yeah,
because this is my thing. When I first saw the first Jumanji trailer, I was very disinterested because I'm like, this looks like a reboot, not a sequel. And that's what this is supposed to be. It's a sequel to the Robin Williams version of Jumanji.
Mm-hmm.
So when the first one came out, I'm like, I'm not seeing this. This looks really dumb, and it doesn't look interesting. Now this one, it actually did a little more explaining how it's like, you know, the game always finds a way, and that makes more sense because the game is magic, and that connects it more. And honestly, the jokes, I think, will hold this movie up.
Yeah. By the way, apologies to headphone users on the audio for the trailers. Again, I probably should tweak the volume for those, but horrible memory. Yeah, I agree with that completely. A lot of days with trailers, and I've noticed this, is that trailers tend to show too much.
Yeah.
And as much as I love this trailer in particular, I feel like it just shows way too much of the movie. Like, you get, I mean, obviously you saw Nick Jonas in it. For those who pay attention and saw him, I swear, like 3 or 4 times in this repeated trailer. There was a lot of moments where it's just, doesn't seem like there's a lot of suspense to it, because there's just so much of the movie going on. Like, they literally tell you the plot of it. Obviously, they gotta get out of the game. They tell you pretty much all the good jokes, pretty much.
Yeah.
The odds of the jokes still being in the movie, I mean, it could be possible, but with a lot of the movies nowadays, some of them tend to cut out the joke, like those big jokes that they have in the trailers.
A good example of that would actually be Guardians 2.
Guardians 2.
Because they did a lot of trailers for that, and they told pretty much all their jokes in the trailer.
They kept a good number of them, though.
They did, but
some of the better ones.
By the time you got to watching the movie, the jokes weren't as funny. They were still funny.
They were still funny.
They were just not as funny as the initial joke telling.
Yeah, and like I said, with trailers nowadays, they just, with most of them, I'm gonna be showing you a trailer that actually doesn't tell you much of anything, which is perfect. But with this trailer, it shows way too much of the movie. Like, at this point, you pretty much trailers are obviously made. They're basically synopsises, like short synopsises of the movie.
You know what trailers nowadays would actually be really good for? Home release trailers.
Explain.
Like when it's coming out on DVD or Blu-ray. The trailers
Yes.
we're getting now for when they go into theaters, those will be perfect for when they release them on home video.
Yes, because then continue
Hi,
gaming.
Kit.
Hey, how's it going? Welcome back. But yeah, like you were saying, that'd probably be better for those kind of trailers, or like after they've been released in theaters and they're going to DVD.
Yeah.
Like those kind of trailers. Those would be fine for this, but when you're trying to introduce a movie like this, like something like this, where it's a sequel.
Big air quotes.
All the air quotes. When you're trying to introduce a movie like this, there's just so much of the movie that's being explained and told to you that by the time you see the movie, you pretty much know everything that's going on, and you can kind of suspect what the next thing is that's going to happen. The only thing that they didn't really explain in this movie was like who the main villain was, which is fine, but I mean,
And
even
honestly, to be fair, Jumanji never really had a main villain.
I was just about to say that even in the first movie, the villain was really the game.
Yeah.
And then they had like Colonel Mustard or whoever he was. I don't remember his name. He was Colonel something.
Colonel something.
That movie came out forever ago. It's still a great movie. Love that movie.
Haven't seen that movie. Go see that movie.
Oh, I thought you said you haven't. I was
No.
about to slap you all live stream.
No, I love that movie.
But yeah,
honestly,
Robin Williams, rest in peace, buddy.
Back to the kind of trailer thing. I'm actually gonna make a bold move. I'm gonna blame Batman v Superman for this, because I've noticed after that trailer or that movie came out, trailers have been kind of doing the same thing, with like kind of giving away too much.
I'm gonna go even farther. I can't name a movie because I can't think that far back for some odd reason. I have horrible memory, trust me. But they've been doing that even before Batman vs Superman. They kept it slightly minimal. So like they still explain everything going on, and it kind of to an extent ruins the movie, but it's just slightly shorter than what Batman vs Superman did.
Right.
But yeah, like that is a bold move, but I have to agree with him. Batman vs Superman kind of opened up doorways to, we're going to show you almost the entire movie as a trailer, and
you know
more than likely hope that you guys still go see it. Which, by the way, not Batman vs Superman, Justice League did not do so well in the box office. It got $93 million in box office.
Ooh.
And so yeah, for those of you who don't know, I did my trailer. I did my review not that long ago, and I just found this information out recently. The movie budget was $300 million, which is double what War for Planet of. Yeah, and they only in the box office got $93 million, and that was the weekend. The box office weekend was only $93 million.
Dang. That's crazy.
That's really bad.
Yeah.
I mean, then again, that was just here in the U.S., but that's still really bad.
Yeah.
That, I don't know how they're going to come back from that. But anyways, back to Jumanji. Obviously, it has a lot of good casting in it. Like, it has Dwayne Johnson, it's got Jack Black, it's got Kevin Hart, Nick Jonas makes an appearance in it. I don't know why. I may have chosen the wrong trailer. But for those of you who watch the new series of Unfortunate Events with Neil Patrick Harris, there's a guy who you see briefly. He's in Series of Unfortunate Events. He plays the assistant in the log mill, like to the big boss guy. He's like the assistant. He has the British accent. He's in this movie. I don't remember his name, but he's in this movie too, and I feel like he'll be interesting in this movie. So there's a lot of good. It seems like there's a lot of good talent in this movie. It looks like it'd be really nice. Like it doesn't.
See, I feel like this movie will the story will be either good or bad, but either way, I think the jokes and the talent will hold the movie up, and that's why people will see it. It's going to be entertaining.
Yeah, the jokes and the talent will make the movie good regardless. I don't really think it's a matter of the story will make or break it. I think it's a matter of how everything in the movie fits together.
Right, and honestly, I can kind of predict that if the story isn't good, people will already kind of judge it. Because in the first one, there was actually kind of a heavy story theme with Robin Williams' character and even the kid characters of just like having the parent issues and trying to escape from that. And then when he does find the escape from it, he has to deal with it.
Ironically enough, it does look like it has that exact same kind of story with this.
Kinda. It's. I feel it's a little early to say, but
Yeah, it is early to say, but then again, this is the third trailer that's coming out. So
was it the third one? Really?
This is the third one.
Oh wow.
The one we just watched was the third one. I think they're coming up with a fourth one soon too, from what it sounds like.
Okay. Yeah, and see, that's another problem. Is
Too many trailers.
They push out too many.
Yeah, agree. They need to reduce the number of trailers they push out. Like 1 or 2 is fine. 3 is just pushing it maybe a little much. But after 3, that you need to stop with the trailers because you don't want to overdo the trailers to the point where people don't want to see the movie.
And I get it. You want to hype people up. You want to get people excited for the movie.
And it's another thing. I mean, kind of with the multiple trailer things, they do that because they don't want to just have people see the same trailer over and over and over and over again. So they try to add new twists. But by adding those new twists, you just reveal more of the movie. Yeah. And that's not good because then there's no surprise for the movie when they go see the movie, i.e. Justice League. An example of Justice League. It did that. I think it had like 5 trailers.
It had like 5 or 6.
It had a lot of trailers.
DC's really bad about their trailers.
Yeah. So like if you were to watch one trailer after like literally all 5 trailers like in a row, you pretty much
you could predict the entire plot.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah, you literally could go to the movie and be like, "Hey, I know exactly what's going to happen next because of the trailers." Yeah, and that I feel like is going to be one of those things with this movie where because they've pushed out so many trailers, 4 trailers already. They've pushed out so many trailers for this movie that by the time people are going to go see it, they already know the jokes. They're gonna be funny, but they're not going to be as funny as they were. They're going to know everything, that they're going to be able to predict everything that's going to happen, and then it's going to be more of a disappointment. Whereas, like I said, with one of the trailers I'm about to show you for Ready Player One, it doesn't do that. It keeps you interested without spoiling anything. Right. And that's going to be the last trailer I'm going to show you. Spoiler. It's going to be the last one. So overall for the Jumanji trailer, I think it's a good trailer, but I feel that it tells too much.
Yeah,
and
I feel that too.
So with that said, even with all the jokes and the humor and the talent that is chosen, just focusing on the trailer itself and everything with the trailer, I probably have to give it maybe a C. Yeah. So
see, I don't really know how to feel about the trailer because I'm very conflicted with the movie in general. So for the trailer, it's like bridging on like a C++. Yeah. Like I can't decide.
Yeah. So somewhere around there, we're gonna say that this trailer is a C++. C.
Yeah, like I'm still gonna go see the movie, but I'm going in with very low expectations, just like how I went in with Suicide Squad.
Are you going to go in with as low of expectations as Justice League? Because I went in there with pretty damn low expectations.
I mean, I'm gonna go see it for Dwayne Johnson because I love his acting.
And Kevin Hart.
Well,
and Jack Black.
Yeah. Pretty much. So
it'll be an interesting movie. I'm still gonna go see it. It's still gonna be an interesting movie, but I'm not expecting too much story wise. I'm expecting a lot from the talent, but I'm not.
And I'm already going in knowing this is not going to do better than the Robin Williams version.
I feel that this movie, a lot of comedy movies do this, where it makes no sense, but it's a movie basically just to get a laugh out of people, like Daddy's Home, like the movie. Daddy's Home. Or in this case, the second one, because I haven't seen it. I don't really plan to see it, but. It's going to be one of those things where it's just a fun movie. There's no purpose to the movie. It's just you go there for a good laugh. Like Baywatch. Baywatch had absolutely no reason to exist, really.
But it just wanted people to have a good time.
Yeah, it was a summer movie.
And in this case, they're doing that, but they're just using the Jumanji license.
Pretty much, yeah. By the way, before we continue on, I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys like the new wall. It's the second half of it. It's taking some time to do. Got a new banner, so that's nice. And so, so now that I've done showing off my wall, we got done with the Jumanji trailer, let's go ahead and jump right into Rampage. This movie is based off the game Rampage, which was...
When did that come out? Because I don't recall hearing about it.
If I remember correctly, it came out either for PlayStation 1 or GameCube. It's an old game. Okay. It's a very old game.
See, I keep mistaking it for that one Steam game that got a lot of controversy. I think it was just called Rage.
Oh.
I keep mixing this and that.
Or it's Total Rampage, I think, is that... Or no, that's another movie that's coming out. It's actually called Total Rampage. Either it's coming out or already has come out. But this is a whole different thing. It's based on the game. It's also got Dwayne Johnson in this movie. So, because he's a busy man. So, let's go ahead and just jump right into it.
It's weird. You like hang out with animals more than people.
Yeah, well, animals get me. I rescued George when he was 2 years old. George never would have survived on his own.
He definitely trusts you.
Last night, George was 7 feet and he weighed 500 pounds. George, you okay, buddy? You're scared. It's okay. This morning, he's 9 feet, pushing 1,000. What's happening to my friend?
Are you familiar with genetic editing? Changes will be incredibly unpredictable.
Is he the only one?
Oh, you didn't know about the 30-foot wolf? Hell of a day, huh? Science experiments falling from the sky.
Having George on that plane is a big mistake.
I think we'll be all right.
Let's go save the world. It's coming back to me. It's coming back. You have to evacuate Chicago. George didn't ask for this. They're gonna put him down. That's not happening.
Is there something in the river?
I was just thinking the only thing that's missing right now is a giant crocodile.
So I'm going to start off by saying this. This movie reminds me of Planet of the Apes mixed with King Kong. Mixed with King Kong.
Yeah.
It visually looks amazing, admittedly. Like, the whole, like the monkey ape, I think his name's George.
I think so.
We don't have sound. I can't remember what the thing is. So we don't have sound on the trailers because microphone. But the visuals for him look like they were taken right out from Planet of the Apes, the Planet of the Apes movies.
And then it's scaled to like King Kong.
Mm-hmm. So
I don't know, honestly.
Here's my problem with the movie that might be coming out, or that will be coming out, / the trailer. It's based off a game that literally had no meaning except to destroy shit.
And you see, when you're making a movie off of a game like that, it's not going to work. Usually, because, well, if it's because I don't know much about the game. You just walk around destroying stuff?
Pretty much. You choose one of those three players, I think. You choose either the gorilla, the wolf, or the crocodile.
And you just...
It's either one of those. I can't remember the game. Either you're choosing one of those, or you can do both. You're either choosing one of those to destroy the city, or you're trying to prevent them from destroying the city.
Okay.
I think it's one of those two. Again, I actually have never played it, but I remember actually knowing about it. Again, but going back with that Planet of the Apes thing, when you first watch the trailer for literally all this, it follows step by step of the first Planet of the Apes movie, where the guy has a gorilla. He takes care of the gorilla. Gorilla gets in touched with some chemical thing that makes it change. Guy tries to console gorilla. Gorilla goes crazy, and then guy's still trying to console gorilla. It's literally Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
The only difference is it's a giant gorilla.
No, but the difference is he's white. He's a white ape. That's the difference.
That's also racist. I mean, the other differences are the fact that there's a wolf, and there's a giant crocodile. That giant crocodile looks badass.
It does.
But
even then, because I kind of saw the gorilla and the crocodile fight a little bit, reminded me of the dinosaur scene from King Kong, Peter Jackson's.
Mm-hmm.
Like
the old King Kong, the first King Kong.
Well,
or are we talking Kong Skull Island?
No. I'm talking Peter Jackson's, the 2005 version.
The one with Jack Black in it.
Yeah, the middle ground one. Because King Kong's an old movie.
Not the old.
But
not the black and white one.
Yeah, no, the reboot in 2005.
The one with Jack Black. Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. It just reminds me. I don't know why I keep putting my water down here. I can literally set it right here. Oddly enough. Yeah, so this movie, it just reminds me too much of the Planet of the Apes movies, King Kong, and plus with a lot of with a lot of movies that are based off games, it's either make or break, for real. Like, Jumanji's gonna be make or break, this movie's gonna be make or break, and it all goes back to the matter of being based off a game, because Assassin's Creed was based off a game, and that movie, I still haven't seen it.
I actually want to get your thoughts on it, because honestly, I'm one of the really few people who actually enjoyed it. Like, I'm not saying
it's probably enjoyable, but it probably
it wasn't. I don't think it was an amazing movie, but
my biggest thing was
it was a step in the right direction, like a baby step in the right direction.
My biggest issue was the freaking, I can't remember what it is, but the chair. It's supposed to be a chair.
Oh, how the Animus work?
The Animus, that's what it was. That was my biggest issue with that.
I still don't like that either.
Yeah. Well, we're not talking about Assassin's Creed, but again, like I said, just with movies that are being based off games like that, like Assassin's Creed, Jumanji, this one. There's been others.
Super Mario Brothers.
That was a movie?
Oh, you didn't hear? Yeah, that was a movie.
Oh, wait, 90s. That was a movie.
It's a movie no one likes to talk about.
Yeah. I remember seeing that Family Video. Yeah, we're going old school. Family Video probably doesn't even exist anymore, except in very, very few locations. But when it comes to movies that are based off games, they just never really worked because of the fact that it's based off game. They're trying to copy everything in the game, but they're trying to expand it to make it have more sense. If they were to do like Metal Gear Rising or Metal Gear Rising Revengeance or Metal Gear in general, it'd probably be a little better because there's more story to it.
And actually, Hideo Kojima has actually gone out and said if they do make a Metal Gear movie, he wants to at least be part of the creative team on it to kind of just oversee it.
That would be good. But with Rampage, I don't know. I mean, I might still go see it because I gotta do reviews. But I'm not expecting, kind of like Jumanji, I'm not expecting too much from this movie to be good or bad. I don't know what to expect. I expect it to be a lot of Planet of the Apes style.
Yeah,
really.
I can see a lot of that coming from it.
So, the trailer, I have to give it a C-. It looks really nice, and I like some of the jokes that were made, and the fact that Dwayne Johnson's in it, he's a great actor. But the story of it itself just feels like they are copying it way too much.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna give it the same kind of C-.
Yeah. So Rampage gets a C- from us.
This just popped in my head. Wasn't Dwayne also in a Doom movie? Way back in the day.
What movie? What movie? Yeah, we don't talk about that movie. But yeah, he was in Doom. So this last trailer is, I saved the best for last, is Ready Player One. I'm not going to say anything about the trailer yet. I'm just going to let you watch. And if you have any comments on this trailer or any of the other trailers that we're talking about or anything we've been talking about, don't
share it.
Yeah, share it. Comment on the chat. Don't be a stranger. We're all friends here. So, without any ado, because I'll say it a third time, Ready Player One.
I live here in Columbus, Ohio. In 2045, it's still ranked the fastest growing city on Earth, but it sure doesn't seem like it when you live in the stacks. They called our generation the missing millions. Missing not because we went anywhere, there's nowhere left to go. Nowhere except the oasis. It's the only place that feels like I mean anything. A world where the limits of reality are your own imagination.
This looks like a fun movie. It doesn't spoil anything, which is perfect. It doesn't tell you much of anything. Story builds.
Honestly, it leads you to want to know more.
Yeah,
like after I watched it, some of my friends were like, "I'm confused. I don't know if I want to see it. I'm too confused." But I'm like, "But that's good."
Yeah, it leaves you interested because from what it looks like, you enter this world where it's based off of like everything pop culture, but that's about it. You just know that they story build for you saying, hey, here's everything that's kind of going on, but that's it. They just tell you, here's what's going on, but then
I mean, honestly, all they're really saying is, this is our world. Enjoy.
Yeah, this is the world we're in, and this is the world we're going to. Enjoy. And then they just throw you in, and you can see a lot of references. So they got, like, Freddy Krueger. They got freaking Iron Giant. They got...
and Harley Quinn.
They do got Deadpool and Harley Quinn. I freaking didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
They got those. They got the freaking time machine from Back to the Future.
Racing the Akira motorcycle. What better race combination can you ask for?
It just... Everything about this trailer is done correctly. Plus, Steven Spielberg, which is amazing.
Master of sci-fi.
Oh, yes. And the fact... It is done by Warner Brothers, so my biggest worry with this movie, aside from it looking visually beautiful and everything, my biggest worry is their new rule with their movies that can't go over 2 hours.
Oh.
Because that wasn't just for Justice League. That was just in general.
Ooh.
So my biggest worry with this movie is there's a lot shown, and it looks like there could be a lot going on with this movie, but they won't. It doesn't seem like they'll have the time to explain it all.
So you think it's going to be like forced cramming things in? And
I feel like it's going to be like Valerian, where they're trying to tell us about the stuff while it's happening.
Yeah.
For content reasons.
And honestly, that wouldn't be Spielberg's fault in this case. That'd be Warner Bros. Because they had to rush it out.
Yeah.
That is worrisome, actually.
But I feel that with Steven Spielberg doing the stuff for this, it should be fine.
Because he's had the years to really master his craft.
Yeah. And plus, I mean, from what it looks like, they've been working on this movie for a while. So.
Yeah. Because the book came out, 2012, 13? Or was it a recent book?
Guide to Pop Culture? I'm not entirely sure. I don't read. I hardly read. I know how to read, guys. I just don't really like books. But if you guys find it, if you find when it was the Guide to Pop Culture came out, put in the chat, let us know, because I have no clue. But like I said, it seems like they probably have had a lot of time to work on this movie due to the fact that you know, there's so much going on with it.
I bet the licensing, to get all those licenses, was a pain.
Oh my god.
And only Spielberg has that kind of money to throw around to get all those licenses.
Only Spielberg has the connections to just be like, hey, can we put your stuff in? Yeah, buddy. And then proceed on with the movie.
Right.
But it looks visually beautiful. The movie looks like it, or the trailer for this movie looks like it doesn't tell a lot, which is perfect because it leaves you wanting more.
Right. I mean, when I saw the guy riding the scorpion into a battle, I'm just like, here you go, here you go.
Shut up and take my money. Yeah, the fact that it doesn't tell you much, it looks visually appealing, and there's so much pop culture stuff. There's so much pop culture going on in that movie all at once.
I should have gotten you for a cameo.
Because they know me. Nobody knows me except for the people watching and my subscribers and anyone that happens to run into this. Yes, I am a very small fan base of people. Maybe lose my train of thought.
You were talking about the Easter eggs.
Oh yeah, so yeah, the fact that there's so much pop culture in this movie as well, it just makes it look like it's going to be a very fulfilling movie. Mm-hmm. My biggest worry is just time.
Yeah.
But that's not the trailer's fault. That's whatever's going to happen. That's future Spielberg's problem, not present Spielberg. So this trailer,
I will say, even if the story flops, it's going to be a really fun Easter egg hunt.
It's going to be a very fun movie because you're going to like see all this stuff and be like, oh, he's from this, oh, he's from that, oh, hey, it's this thing.
Yeah.
So even if the movie story flops, which I doubt it will.
Because the book got critical acclaim, from what I've heard.
So I doubt it's going to be a bad movie. I have no doubt that it's going to be a great movie. So based on the trailer, I'm going to have to give it an A.
Same here, honestly.
The trailer, because we're basing it just off the trailer. The trailer looks very fun. It looks very entertaining. There's nothing in it that tells you, other than the world building, what's going to happen.
Yeah, and it's just, like you said, it's just one of those rare trailers that just doesn't give away too much.
Right, and it leaves you thirsty for more.
Yeah.
And so when it comes,
honestly, I kind of hope they don't release any more trailers.
They're gonna release at least one.
Yeah, I know, but like
knowing Spielberg,
the wish is that they leave it at this and then let us see the movie.
That's the wish. But what's gonna happen?
Reality is we're gonna probably get one or two more.
What might happen is, well, maybe not one or two. They're gonna put one more in. What might happen in the next trailer is they're going to just kind of give us a little bit more to like quench our thirst from the first trailer. So like it shows like there's all this stuff going on. So the second trailer is going to be like probably explaining the kid's story more.
Okay. And like
how he's and like how he's more how he's connected.
Okay. I'd be fine with that.
I'd be fine with that because again, it's not revealing too much, but it's revealing enough for us to kind of understand a bit more what's going on, so we can go to the movie and see everything go down.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, like I said, I'm giving this trailer an A. It leaves nothing. It leaves everything out except for the backstory, like the world building. It looks visually appealing. There's so much pop culture in it, oddly enough, for this.
I'm ready for that race.
I'm ready for that
honestly,
movie. I'm ready for that battle scene, dude.
Oh, that
the guy
too.
riding on Scorpion and the other guy killing freaking Freddy Krueger and an Iron Giant popping in and shit. I'm ready for this
honestly,
movie.
That race scene, I want that to be a video game of itself. You know, choose different pop culture vehicles and just race with them.
That'd be fun.
That'd be amazing.
They probably, from what it looks like, they probably will. Like, there was the monster truck. I feel like the monster truck was off something.
It probably is.
Probably. I won't remember until it happens. Kitsune Gaming. Hands down, I will be seeing that movie. It looks amazing. It does look amazing.
Yeah.
I'm going to go see it opening night. I'm going to see that movie opening night. Like, I don't care how many other trailers they release. I hope they only release a few more. But I'm going to that opening night, hands down. So, that's actually all the trailers we have today. This is a very short stream. It's about 40, probably good around 40, 41 minutes, give or take. So, if you guys have any trailers that you want us to watch and do a trailer talk on, you can send them to me on the Pop Culture Critic page on Facebook, on Twitter, if you don't mind, they can send them to you on your
my
Samurai thing or whatever.
My page on Facebook is TheRoboSamurai. No underscores.
Yeah. So if you want to send us both any trailers that you want us to do, next week we're going to be doing more. We're going to be doing sci-fi. So we're going to be doing trailers for Star Wars. I have a hair. We're going to be doing the trailer for Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens, even though it already came out, because we're going to be doing the trailer for Star Wars Episode 8, so we can kind of discuss how the last one might tie into this one.
The recent Episode 8 trailer?
Yes.
Okay.
The most recent one. Or I'm going to try and find the most recent one. There's so many people that are like putting all this other stuff up, and it's confusing.
Star Wars is also one of those bad ones with their trailers.
Yeah. Well, now they are.
Well, now they are. They weren't last year.
Yeah. So, yeah, Star Wars 7, Star Wars 8, and then Pacific Rim 2. So, those are going to be our trailers for next week. Thank you all for joining on the stream. I had a blast. I'm ready to see Ready Player One.
I'm ready for that one, too.
I'm going to probably go see the other two because Rampage doesn't look fun. Jumanji looks like it'll be fun.
Yeah.
It'll be an interesting movie. So, as always, thank you for watching, and this is Pop Culture Critics signing off. Hi, guys.